Hey guys, it's Sunshine. So I wanted to come and tell you guys some really big news. As you all know, I'm a semi-health nut, and so I have finally made my transition to veganhood. I am now officially a vegan. As many of you all know, I have been pescatarian for about 4 years, and prior to that I was vegetarian for about 2 years. So I finally made the transition, and here are some reasons why. Many of you all may not know that 2008, right after I had my son, I had to have a hysterectomy. I was hemorrhaging pretty bad. My cycles lasted about 3 or 4 months, which isn't normal for women. I couldn't stop the bleeding, and we found out that the reason why my cycles continued the way they did is because of the dairy products that I was consuming, which at that time was 2% milk. So the hormones within the milk was causing my blood to not clot and stop. So the milk that I was drinking was causing my cycles to not to end. Once I stopped drinking milk, then my cycles were more under control. And so I was able to have a hysterectomy, which was caused by a prolapsed uterus. And you guys can also Google what a prolapsed uterus is, so you can know exactly what that is. I was in my 30s and it happened to me, and so I had to have a hysterectomy. But in order to do that, the hemorrhaging that I was suffering had to decease. So in that, I've been researching a lot what it takes to be a vegan and additional reasons why I would want to do it. Because of the dairy products, I really stopped consuming a lot of dairy, so it was almost like an easy transition to not have any dairy products at all. I also am not an egg eater, so it was easy for me to not to want to consume eggs anymore. It's like shooting in my classroom, and it's like so much noise. So the hardest things for me to give up have been sweets like cakes, cookies, fish, tilapia, salmon. I transitioned. I hadn't had fish for about 4 to 5 weeks, and so the cravings stopped. So I didn't want fish anymore. Like usually after work every day, I'm like, ooh, I want salmon, I want tilapia, and either I would go to my 54th Bar Street and Grill and get salmon or tilapia, or I would prepare it over the stove, and that was like my staple. I really enjoy having fish every day. So I transitioned off of the fish by weaning myself off of it, and it took me about 4 or 5 weeks to no longer have the cravings. I beefed up my smoothies. Smoothies contain Vega, which is a plant-based, non-dairy, gluten-free protein. Add that to my smoothies daily as a meal replacement for breakfast. Sometimes I have them for breakfast, sometimes I have them for lunch, sometimes I have them for dinner. I also know that there's hemp protein that I can also use. I started using spirulina, and it's an algae that's packed with proteins. Now that I have the resources out there to support me on my vegan journey, I felt more comfortable with doing it. I want to make sure I tell you guys about lovevegan.com. is a wonderful website that I'm going to. They have a Love Vegan Survival Guide. I've also been going to Whole Foods and talking to some ladies there. Eat Clean Sean on Instagram and on Facebook has also helped me. So now I have a support. I think this is going to be an easier transition for me. When I was vegetarian in 2006, I wasn't very healthy. I had high cholesterol. I was eating a lot of unhealthy things like pizza, chips, you name it. Then I became pescatarian because I was pregnant with Cameron and I needed to sustain life. I wasn't a very healthy vegetarian, so I picked up fish in order to carry him full term and have a successful pregnancy. So now I am able to live life healthier as a pescatarian. I wanted to further that and try the lifestyle of a vegan. So I hope you guys enjoy the journey. I will be posting recipes on Instagram at Sunshinetildawn. I will be also posting those recipes on Sunshine's Natural and Loving It. And I am not expecting for you guys to take on this lifestyle with me. If you are, thank you. Let's support each other. Please comment below if you've thought about it. If you have questions about it, please comment. If you're like, I can't do this, like I would never do it, I'm a omnivore, I'm an omnivore or carnivore to the day that I die, put that down below as well. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you have recipes, other vegan websites that you guys are visiting and checking out, you don't have to be a vegan in order to try out some of the recipes that I will be showing you guys. I just really want you guys to support me and help me along this journey. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye.